All right, guys. So I will be plotting some points based on what persons were saying. They really enjoyed. Oh Lord, it's not supposed to be 50. It's not supposed to be 50. It's supposed to be 5. All right. Based on what persons were saying, with the vectors, so that they were having problem plotting the points. So I say, you know what? Take a little time out and do that. All right. So first, you can draw something like this: a box, a plus. Right. Depends. You have the health graph and you have the L graph for when you have just positive numbers and you don't need negative, right? I always encourage my students to plot to calculate the coordinates before before drawing the graph, because sometimes you will need to do a special graph, but sometimes you don't want to waste time drawing a T graph when there is no negative numbers. So you just draw an L graph and so forth. So I always encourage them. Right, so what I'm putting in is basically the numbers. Notice I'm using the thick lines. These are 1 centimeter apart. All right. So let's go. All right. So this what I'm putting in is the x coordinates, the x values. So on the to the left, x is negative. So these are negative numbers. Right. And that is why we go to our left when we are doing the vectors and it's negative, right? So now we have the y values now, so it's 1. And again, guys, it doesn't necessarily have to be 1. It depends on what you are plotting, all right? So these are the y values. And then now these are the negatives. Yeah, go down further to 5. Since we have negative. All right, so I'm gonna be showing you guys how to plot the. So let's leave our axis. It's very important. This is the x-axis, and this is our y-axis. Very important. So, all right. Now on the x-axis, y is equal to 0, and this is what gets a lot of students confused. And on the x-axis, y-axis, x is equal to 0. Once you get that, fully get it. All right. So let's plot the point A, 2, 3. So first, this represents the x and this represents the y. So x first. So we'll find, remember the x-axis run from left to right. So we'll find x positive 2, right? All right. And then now for 3, we go up to 3. So we'll find 2. And then this would be point A. So we find the x first and then go to y. All right, -1, 2. So first we find it on the x-axis, since as x is negative, so that's -1, and then we go up to 2. And this would be b. Jesus. All right, so c would be 4. So x is 4, so we find 4 and -5. So we're going down, all right? So 4 and then go down to -5. So guys, as you can see, it's not very hard. The more challenging ones coming up with a 0, all right? So this is the point C. And then D, we have -3 and -5. So that falls down here. So this would be D. Remember, it's the intersection where the two lines meet. That's the point, all right? So let us look at E now and F. Those are the most challenging types, all right? I'm going to even change the color for those. All right, so look at E. It says 0, 5. Now, as we said, x is 0. Now, where x is 0 is on the y-axis, all right? So that's all we have to do is just look for this point right here on the y-axis. And that is +5. So we'll just go up to 5. So this would be the point E. All right. So this point now 6, 0. X is 6 and y is 0. So remember, on the y-axis, all the points, that is where y is 0. So this is the point 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 4, 0, 5, 0, and 6, 0. A lot of persons kind of tend to mess up this aspect of it. But guys, just remember, the x-axis is a line y equals 0, while the y-axis is a line x equals 0. Alright? So I hope this shed some light on it, and you guys will be doing better when plotting the coordinates. Alright? Don't forget to hit the like button. Alright? This is Mr. Bennett. I'm out. Well, see you guys in another video.